Before you go ahead and invest into another course or watch another dropshipping YouTube video, you need to watch this video, because today I'm going to break down 5 things that you need to understand before you get your next test up. These 5 things are crucial that every single dropshipper will understand if they're seeing success in dropshipping. Every single day, I see dropshippers come into this space completely new, don't understand what they're doing. They'll test random products, their ads make 0 cents, and their offer is just terrible. They'll run 50% off with free shipping. Now, I'm going to explain everything. I'm going to give you the 5 points that you need for you to understand how dropshipping will work. How you will see success is based off these 5 things. First thing you have to understand is dropshipping is a long-term business. This is a real business that if you build up and you stay consistent, you can turn this into a real e-commerce brand, even exit it down the line, whatever you want to do with it. But don't come into dropshipping thinking that you're going to go ahead and see success overnight. Don't come into dropshipping thinking you're going to go make 10K overnight. Most people will just drop off and quit dropshipping when they don't see results after their first test. But your first test is not designed to get you loads of results. It's designed and you do it so you can understand how the process works and you can continue pushing through. And with each test, you get better. And then eventually you will hit one of these products and you will make it work. Now, number 2, understand that a winning product is not found, but it's made. And what I mean by that is you make a dropshipping product work. You make it work with your ads, your creatives, your website, and your offer. If you come into dropshipping thinking you have to find the winning product, you've already set yourself up for your first loss in a test. You make this product work. Now, how you make it work is by focusing on your ads and your offer. These are the 2 most important things you have to focus on. While your product is important as well, because listen, if the product is really terrible and you don't have any angles to sell on, it's going to be harder to sell. So of course, find a half decent product that you can market correctly and it solves some sort of problem. But if you have that, then it's all about your angles and your offer and your creatives. Now, the 3rd thing is don't expect to see results off your first test. I touched off it briefly before. Don't come into dropshipping expecting to go ahead and make 10K profit off your first test. Your first test is solely designed to go ahead and help you understand how to actually dropship, understand how you can actually make ads and have a system so you can replicate it. You learn off your first test, move to your second test, and you'll see results 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever it may be. Now, while people still see results off their first test, it's not very common. You can go ahead and see results off your first test by all means, but you need the right guidance. You need to understand exactly what you're doing. And 99% of people, when they first start off, they don't know what they're doing. So if your first test is a loss and your second test is break even or even still a loss, don't kick yourself over. Know that you're on the right path and you're learning. The most important thing is not to see results based off how much revenue you're bringing in, but see results based off how much progress you're actually making. Now, the 4th thing is you don't need a lot of money to actually get this started. How dropshipping works is you don't really pay your suppliers until you make those sales. If you make no sales, you don't have any costs with suppliers in stock. You don't need a lot of money to actually start up. Shopify is like €1 to start up for like 3 months now. The only thing you need is money to invest into ads. And the way we test, for example, we only run €50 for a product test. And we have a very good understanding based off that €50 test if we need to go ahead and scale it up or continue pushing it to make it work or to just cut it all together. So understand that you don't need €10,000 in the bank to make dropshipping work. We've seen people make it work off €300, €500. The only thing you need is the discipline to actually go ahead and learn and keep on pushing through. Of course, if you have a lower budget, you have to take a different approach. You can't go ahead and just waste money on tests. You need to, actually break down each test and understand from it and make each test the best as you possibly can. But understand that you don't need a lot of money. You can make it work with a smaller budget. And the last thing is, if you want to move quicker, learn from people that have already done it. Continue learning. It's the most important thing you can do. The minute you stop learning, the minute your growth stops happening. Learn from people that have already done it, have already been in your position where you are and have got to where you need to be or where you want to be. Learn from multiple different resources. Learn from other dropshippers. Join other groups. Join free groups. Learn free courses. Do whatever you got to do to keep on growing your mindset, finding new ways that you can implement into your own business. You can try do this all by yourself, but I can guarantee you it's going to take 10 times longer. If you get help, if you network with other people, if you find and look at the way other people dropship, you're going to take new ideas and take inspiration, which will allow you to work 10 times quicker. Don't try do everything by yourself. Learn and get guidance from people that have already done this and you will move 10 times quicker. Now, if you implement all these things into your next product test, you're going to have a much better time. You now understand that you don't find winning products, but you make a product work. You now understand that you don't need a €10,000 budget to get this up and running. And you now understand if your first test fails, it's not the end of the world. And you need to go ahead and learn off people to go ahead and move 10 times quicker. So apply this stuff into your next product tests. You're going to see a lot more success. You're going to have a different mindset now coming into your next test, which is good. So just keep on pushing forward. If this video has helped you and you've learned something new, make sure to give it a like, because I'm going to start making a lot more of these videos. Until the next one, guys.